Okay, what I'm going to show you here is how to create the elevation key, 2D and 3D. So you just need to choose the rectangle tool, find the corner here, and draw a rectangle. Size doesn't really matter, it's up to you. Create the rectangle, click on the select tool, select that rectangle. You can't see this, but if you hold Control and C at the same time, it'll copy it. Control and V will paste, and you connect them together. You have 10 elevations, so you need 10 of these elevation bars. Control paste again, and repeat. Okay. Then you have 10. Next thing you want to do is do the three-dimensional one. So if we just kind of rotate our picture a little bit, easiest way to do that, there's a couple ways, but if you choose the push-pull tool, select the first box here, and you want to raise it to the elevation of your very first elevation, which is the same as this one here. You can actually do that, click on the same face, and it'll be exact same elevation as whatever face you chose. Scroll this way, and you don't need the whole cube, so what we can do is choose the eraser and start erasing the edges of this cube, or the prism, to get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Oops. Okay, now you're left with pretty much what you need, and you only have one of these squares, so you're going to do the same thing. Select that rectangle, Control C, copy, paste, and you just want to connect it there, and you're going to create the three-dimensional version. Just make sure you connect it to the endpoint of whatever you want to attach it to. And 10. Okay, because we have 10 elevations. Now for every elevation key, you always have to have colors. So what we'll do, again, easy if you go back to that top view. We use the paintbrush here, or sorry, the paint bucket. You can choose whatever color you want, but remember, you want to choose some sort of gradient of color so it gets lighter to darker. Usually the middle is darker, the higher you go is darker, and the lower it is, the lighter it is. So we can choose pretty much any of these, and they have kind of a grade for you. We can choose the green ones, and if you choose this one, let's start, that seems to be the palest one, so if we start with that, just click on the surface, and whatever elevation is there, you want to click on the same box there. You probably also, at the same time, since you have the same color chosen, click on that one. Okay. We'll make it a little bit darker for that one. That doesn't really show up too well. Maybe if we go with this one. Okay. And that'll be our second one. Second one. And we keep going. Our third layer there. Third layer here. Third layer there. Okay. And you just keep going and keep choosing darker colors as you go up. Maybe that one's next. Okay, so I just skipped ahead and finished creating all the colors. I also colored the water blue here because this is my lake, so again, the lower it is, lighter it is, darker, the higher it is. Once you have that done, take a look at your camera views from the top. It's going to look just like those maps we've seen in the past. You have your elevation here, and it shows the same thing on the map. You can also take a look at the front view, and it's a little different, but you'll get the same thing. It's not necessary, but if you want, you can actually color the sides of the elevations to match this, and then it would actually show it very well. But most people can kind of see it this way, and it'll still make sense.